because your girl got the pieces, okay? Your girl got the pieces, and we are going to be putting the pieces on this summer, okay? You heard it here first. Who's that girl? Who's that girl? Hey guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. I'm Onika, also known as the Rare Breed. If this is your first time here, I want to say hey, give you a nice warm welcome, and if you are returning, I want to say welcome back. So as you guys can see by the title, this is going to be a collective haul. Your girl has been shopping, okay? Like, it's just something I can't help myself, especially when there's a good sale. It's just like, if I don't buy it now, I'm gonna have to buy it full price, and girl math is I'm saving money. You know what I'm saying? So if you guys are interested in seeing all the things I've been getting over the past few weeks, be sure to stay tuned, like, comment, and subscribe to join the Rare Breed tribe. And now let's get into it. So we are going to be starting off with clothes, and then we're going to get into shoes. First item is going to be this polo shirt. I have been looking for a shirt like this for a while, but they are normally super pricey. The polo with the bear is something that's always been popular, but it has become a little more popular, I'll say, in the more maybe about recent year or so. And like I said, they're pretty pricey because a lot of times they are like exquisite items. So I was able to get my hands on this polo t-shirt. I actually got it from Macy's in the kids section. I got this in a boys extra large, which is the 18-20, and thank God I can still fit kids clothes because I get to save me a buck. And sometimes the kids clothes be hitting a little more than the adult clothes. So we got this cute shirt, and I love it. I have not worn it yet. As you guys can see, the tag and everything is still on it. I paid $50 for this shirt. In adults, it's normally like over $100. So like I said, I definitely saved a buck. It's going to be super cute, especially in the summertime, with some shorts and probably some sambas or something cute and real chill. I'm definitely excited to wear this one, and I'm glad I was able to get my hands on one of these shirts. So the next item is going to be a set from Skims. I actually got this from the Woodbury Commons outlet on sale. The Skims store had a bunch of great stuff, but I wanted something I didn't have. I have a lot of Skims already. So when I saw this burgundy color, I instantly fell in love. So let me show you guys. So this is the top, which is like a typical Skims top. It's very fitted, but it's very comfy, and I feel like the material is pretty breathable. I love these shirts because they fit very nicely. They have a nice stretch to it. And then I got the matching bottoms. So there were a couple different bottoms, but I wanted something a little more comfy, so more like loungewear instead of outside wear. So I got these pants. Let me show you guys. So they are pretty long, as you guys can see, and I'm a short girly, so they might be dragging on the floor per usual, but it is what it is. So I initially tried these pants on in a size small, but the small was actually pretty big because sometimes Skims bottoms especially usually runs on an oversized kind of vibe. So I asked for an extra small, but they was like, we only have a double extra small, and I'm like, I know me, I'm small, but I am not nobody's double extra small. But I tried it on, and when I tell you it fit perfectly, them girls over at Skims definitely knew what they was talking about, because when I tell you this set together looks so good. I think I'm gonna try the stuff on for you guys and just put it on the side so you guys can see how it fits. So if I did, you guys should be seeing it right over here somewhere. But as you guys can see, it fits nice, it hugs the body, but it's still very comfortable. Skims definitely know what she be doing. Kim definitely know what she be doing with the Skims, I'm not gonna lie. And yeah, I'm super excited to wear these around the house or just somewhere real comfy, coming real soon. So if you are not new to my channel, you know that I have an unhealthy relationship with Zara. I'm always in Zara. I'm always shopping at Zara. I gave you guys a few Zara hauls, even though I haven't done one in a while. But I have an unhealthy relationship with Zara. They just know what I like. They always get it right, and it just is what it is. So of course, in this collective haul, we have to have something from Zara. So let me show you guys what I got. So the TikTok girlie's been talking about this sweatsuit for a while, and I had to get one. I definitely have it in gray, but when I saw this yellow, I said, oh baby, I needs one. So I definitely got the sweater and the matching pants. I hope the camera is kind of picking it up for you guys. I'm just gonna adjust the lighting so you guys can get the true color. It's not butter yellow, but it's like a nice soft summery yellow. Even though this is like kind of fleece, I still feel like for the transitional weather, especially because it's still like 50s and 60s, it is still perfect to wear for the season and you won't be too hot. I love this sweatsuit, but one thing to know about this sweatsuit, it is super fitted, okay? So make sure you keep that in mind. If you even gotta go up a size, do that because it's super fitted. But if you like the vibes, I love it because I like the vibes, okay? So I got both of these pieces in a size medium, and the medium was perfect. These do run pretty long, so if you're tall, I feel like they're pretty tall girl friendly, but I'm only 5'2", so what do I know? But I know for me, they're always dragging on the floor. Like I said, I have it in gray and I love it. So I'm definitely gonna be pulling this out real soon before the 90 degrees hit and I can't wear it. But I'm super excited that I got this. When I tell y'all, this sweatsuit was sold out for like a good month. I kept tracking it on Zara app, tracking it. But once I seen that it was in stock, I checked out expeditiously and made sure I got it. I tried it on, it fit real nice, and you guys should be able to see right here what it looks like on me. Okay, so the next items we got are something from Aloe or Aloe. Some people say Aloe, some people say Aloe. I say Aloe. And I got an outfit. I don't know if it's a matching set. I don't really think it is, but I saw both items on the website and I was like, I feel like these two will look good together, so I went ahead and got it. So let me show you guys what we got. So Aloe was having their 30% off about 2 weeks ago, like somewhere around Mother's Day, and I've been honestly waiting for it because I just don't feel like I need to spend full price on certain things if I don't have to. It wasn't any rush and I knew the sale was going to come back eventually, so I just patiently waited and I got these pants. I already have them in blue and I previously had them in black, but I needed a smaller size, so I just waited until the sale came back and we got the size that we needed. So if you just one of them that know, then you know the girls love a suit up trouser from Aloe. Like now I'm saying Aloe, but anyways, the girls love a suit up trouser because when I tell you these are like an elevated basic, if you don't want to throw on a sweatpant but you still want to be comfy and put together, this, my friends, is the perfect pant to have. Like when I tell you guys I love them so much, and that's exactly why I had to make sure I got another color. So these run pretty big. Initially I got a small and I wore it, and I was like, this is not gonna work. So I ended up actually giving them to my mom, and when the sale came back I said I'll get the extra small, and the extra small is perfect. So then I had made my order, and of course I was scrolling on TikTok. TikTok will make you spend money, okay? So if you don't want to spend money, stay off of TikTok. So I saw some girl, she had this jacket on, and I'm like, I feel like they have a similar material to the pants, so I'm gonna go ahead and see if it works out. If not, we'll just get our money back. But as you guys can see, I'm showing you guys in the video, which means that I kept it. Let me tell you guys the name. So this is the cropped quarter zip alumni pullover, and it has a very similar material, like I said, to the pants. So it was super cute. I really like the way this fits. Of course, I said I'm gonna try this stuff on for you guys so you guys can see. So it should be somewhere right over here, and when I tell you guys, it just fits so good, and the two of them together just look so good. Like it is a perfect elevated basic look. Like sometimes you go in some places you just don't want to wear a sweatpant, but you also still want to be comfy, and this is the vibes. You can go to the mall, you can go to a concert, you can go to the doctor's office, you can go for a walk in the park, wherever you're feeling like, where you want to be comfy but still look real cute. I'm telling you guys, get this top and get these pants. But unfortunately the sale is over. They had a 30% off sale, as I mentioned. I know it usually comes back more than once a year, so maybe sometime during the summer or the end of the summer, or if you just don't mind and want to spend full price, go ahead. So yeah, I definitely recommend these. Super breathable material, super comfy material. And yeah, I'm gonna be wearing this real soon. Okay guys, so that is enough for clothes, and we're gonna move along to shoes. I'm not gonna try on the shoes, but I'll just show you guys what they look like. And yeah, let's get into it. So the first pair of shoes are gonna be coming from 9 West. I have found these shoes in the Bloomingdale's outlet, and I thought they were super cute, and that's why I bought them. So not only were they cute, but they were super affordable. So let me show you guys the shoes. Okay guys, so these are the shoes, and when I tell you guys these shoes look so good on my foot, I just love something about the white, the gold, and the black together. It was just super cute. I'm just gonna put one down so you guys can fully see the shoe. The heel is a little high, but when I walked around the store with these on my feet, they felt pretty comfortable. So I was like, yeah, these also just look like a designer shoe or something, even though 9 West is a brand in itself. But these, when I look at these, I'm like, what are those? So I love the way they look. They were super comfy, so I definitely got them. So these shoes were on clearance in the Bloomingdale's outlet for $41.98, and I feel like they're normally $94 or something like that. It's kind of crossed out, so I really can't see, but I didn't mind the price. I thought they were super cute, super comfy, and I'm definitely gonna put these to wear, especially during the summer months, because they are a statement shoe even while being very affordable. Okay guys, so the next thing I got are some black Tory Burch flip-flops. When I tell you, her flip-flops last you years. My last black pair I've had for probably 10 years, no exaggeration, and I wore them down to the ground, and that's the only reason we got a new pair, because they popped. Like, I wore them down to the ground every vacation, every summer. Them black Tory flip-flops never did me wrong. And so they may be a little pricey. Before they were cheaper. Now these are $50, but they are durable. This is very secure. They feel good. It's not like certain flip-flops and they feel flimsy. I'm not gonna lie, Tory flip-flops, I really like them. They're worth the price in my opinion, and you definitely get your cost per wear if you are wearing them down like I am. I especially love the gold hardware. I'm a silver girly and I'm a gold girly, but I'm a little more of a gold girly. I feel like the gold on the shoes make it a little more of an elevated basic, like a nice little statement flip-flop, and they're super comfy and very durable. So definitely get you one of these. Summer is literally right around the corner, so you need one. So I'm just gonna continue with sandals, and then we will finish off with some sneakers, because we got quite a few sandals and quite a few sneakers. So the next pair of sandals are coming from Off-White. I used to love this brand down. Rest in peace, Virgil. I always felt like Off-White always had very cute designs and styles that were not like expected or typical of other brands. They definitely bended the barriers, or just created something that was fun and cute, but still, you know, still a vibe. So I got these. You guys are not gonna believe how much I got these for. Like, honestly, I don't have my receipt, but if my memory serves me right, I paid $130 for these, and the retail price was $354, and that was in the outlet. So I'm sure if I am able to find them and link them down for you guys, the retail is probably even more than that. So these are the shoes. They are such a funky white sandal, but when I put my feet in these, it was like, girl, you cannot leave the store for these. You spent $130 on a meal out with your girls, you know what I'm saying? So I thought it was worth it. I'm just gonna adjust the lighting so you guys can see it. These are the shoe, and they say shoelaces on it. And like I said, I just feel like Off-White always just does something fun with their designs, and it's just not typically expected, but it always comes together very nicely. So yeah, these were very comfy. They fit really nicely on my feet, and I just love the funky vibe that it has. Okay guys, so the next item is something I have been wanting for a long time, but I just did not want to spend full price on it. I just didn't think it was worth $800 because at the end of the day, it's a sandal, like a thong sandal, and I was just like 800 or 790 plus tax is 8 something actually, and I just didn't think it was worth that. The first people I had saw talking about these sandals on YouTube was Kyra Amanique. I don't remember in that vlog if she had bought them or not, but I remember her trying them on in the store, and I thought they were so cute, and I've always watched them and paid attention to them to see if they go on sale. Sometimes they would go down to like 5 something, which I don't think is bad for the sandal, but to me, I got them for even more of a steal. I actually called the Loewe store about these sandals about a month ago, and I had asked if they have them in stock in my size. They told me what color they had, and they told me they were 5'10". I was like, okay, we'll see. I'll continue to watch it because as an avid shopper like I am, you know that especially during holidays, the sales, the designer sales specifically, goes crazy. Like literally you can get so much stuff for like unbeatable prices. So I was just like, okay, I kept that in mind, but I did not buy it at the time because I just knew Memorial Day is coming around and the stores are going to have Memorial Day sales, and I got lucky. So let me show you guys the sandals that your girl been wanting. So like we said, loewe. Loewe is actually becoming one of my favorite brands. I've always liked loewe, but I have been grabbing to their stuff a lot more often, especially like the last year. Their tops, their sandals, and I definitely have something else on my bucket list from them, and hopefully in like one of the next coming vlogs we will be showing it. But yeah, let me get into these sandals for now. So they always come with 2 dust bags, which we love. And let's get into the sandal. So the retail price for these are actually $8.50. I thought they were $7.90. See, they're more than I even thought. But this is the sandal. I love these, okay? Like, I love these. It's rubber if I'm not mistaken, and that's why I was like, I'm not spending 8 something for them. But they are so cute. They have the loewe. They have the loewe inside the shoe, and then right here they have the logo on the thong part, and I just love this knob detail. These definitely, I feel like, will look cute with a skirt, with a dress, with some jeans, with some shorts, whatever you want to pull these out with. I definitely feel like these will elevate the look. You can just go really, really simple, and the shoes are statement enough to just stand by themselves. But I really love these shoes, and I really love this color. Honestly, initially I wanted to get black, and they did not have my size, and I was on the fence about these, but I was like, you know what? I don't really have a lot of beige or nude tan kind of colored shoes in my closet, so I definitely feel like, girl, why not get these? These definitely can elevate a basic look or just put a look together by itself. I believe after tax they were $386, and that's way better than $850 plus tax. So that's what I was saying, like sometimes you just gotta wait. And I also have a loewe tank top. You know, the girls love the loewe tank top. I've had it for months because I had bought it in the winter when it was on sale. I bought the black one, and I feel like even though the sandals are not black, it will still be really cute together. So I'm super excited to put that look together this summer because your girl got the pieces, okay? Your girl got the pieces, and we are going to be putting the pieces on this summer, okay? You heard it here first. So yeah, I love these shoes. I'm so excited that I got them, and I'm even more excited for the price that I was able to get them for. So the next shoe that I'm gonna show you guys was not initially supposed to be in this video because most of the things I bought were probably in like the last few weeks, month max. The next shoe I'm gonna show you guys I bought a few months ago, but I feel like it's a good shoe. It's actually still in the stores, so if you guys want to get it, you guys can. So I was like, you know what, let me show you guys. I haven't did a collective haul in a while, so why not? And it's actually another shoe from loewe. Like I said, I feel like their stuff are so cute, and I've been gravitating toward their brand a lot more. So yeah, I got these from the outlets as well a few months ago, as I said. These shoes, oh, I can't wait to wear these. I've had these for a few months and I still have not wore them because it's been so cold and the weather has been so ugly. But I'm putting it in the air that spring is going to finally spring and fight back so I can wear my cute shoes. So these are the shoes. These are like a jeweled flat, and when I tell you guys, I knew I was not leaving the store without these. As long as my size was in stock, I was not leaving without these. So as you guys can see, there are like a jeweled ballerina flat. They actually have different colors. Like I've seen pink, I've seen like a teal green. They also have the high heeled version, but I went to the mall that time looking for a flat because I said I don't really have any nice flats. Like I either have to just go heels or go home. So I was like, I really want a cute flat that could be an elevated, that can elevate a look, that could be comfy but still really cute. And so we got these, and I wait to finally get to wear my shoes because they've been just waiting patiently for your girl, and we about to bring them out real soon. All right guys, so the last two items of this haul are going to be sneakers. I'm a heel girl, but I'm a sneaker girl. Like literally, I love me a good sneaker because a good sneaker just gets the job done. You know what I'm saying? So I got me a pair of Sambas. I think these are my 5th pair of Sambas, and I'm saying it here now, I'm not buying no more. I don't care what color they bring, I don't care what design they bring, I do not need any more. They first released these shoes in the UK only, and I was like, what about the US? You know what I'm saying? So I've been stalking this shoe until it finally released in the US. And I could have got this months ago, honestly, but I kept telling myself, you don't need any more Sambas. You don't. You already had 4 pairs, and now we have a 5th one. But I was like, girl, you don't need it. You don't need it. I kept telling myself I don't need it. But deep down, I knew that I needed it, okay? So when I saw this shoe on sale, you see, on sale makes a big difference because retail, I was forcing myself to hold it down. But when I saw it for only $60, I'm like, come on, girl. If you leave it for $60, you're never going to get it for that price again. So it was buy it now or just miss out. And I was not missing out. You know what I'm saying? So let's get into these shoes. You guys will understand why. So these are the Sambas. Let's just have a moment for the shoes. Would you leave these? Like, let's be for real. Would you leave these? Between the cow print and the hint of pink, I could not leave these shoes, especially not for no $60. I love these shoes. They are actually, I don't know if you guys can tell from the camera, but they are actually like cow hairs. On the back, it literally tells you. It says real fur, cow, true hairs, animal, cow, fur, country of origin, United States. So yeah, I needed these shoes. I'm just going to show you guys the cheetah ones because those are also real fur hair, I believe. But it's just like, they just get the job done. Like, I just had to get it. I'm just going to show you guys the cheetah ones since we're in this video. And they're similar and they're still in stores. And yeah, why not? So these are the cheetah ones. These are just as fire. They're both fire. But yeah, if I had to pick a shoe, I'd probably be a cheetah shoe. But I still love them both. Like, the texture of them make the shoes so much better. And I find Sambas to be very comfy. I got both of these in women because I believe they are women's shoes specifically, like in this style. And I usually get a half size than my regular size. I'm normally an 8. Both of these are 7.5 and they fit perfectly for me. So just keep that in mind if you're thinking about ordering them. or just go to your store and try them on if you can, and make it easier for yourself. Okay guys, so the last and final item of this video is going to be a classic. This is one of them ones, I'm not even gonna lie, like it's literally a classic. If you know, you know. This shoe is literally 30 years old, and over the years they just came out with new versions, slightly different from the previous year. But when this shoe comes out, everybody just trying to get it. So you know, me at first I was debating, I'm like, do I need them? Because I honestly still have my pair from 2010, and it just so happens right before I bought these, the ones from 2010 just happened to go to the dogs. Like literally the bottom, I had them on my foot, the bottom came off, and that's just a story for another day. But I went and got me another pair because they honestly came out last year in 2025. That was the 30th year anniversary. But I didn't get them because I figured, oh, I had my other pair under my bed. But obviously that pair has ran its course, so we got an upgraded version. Okay, so these shoes, like I said, are classic, and they are none other than the Air Max 95s in the neon color specifically. So a lot of Air Max 95s been coming out over the past like year or two, but these are a staple in the community. Okay, so I went ahead and got me another pair because my last pair gave out, as I just told you guys. But I'm just gonna say it was a sign for me to get the newer versions. So these are what they are looking like. Super cute, super timeless. Yeah, I haven't worn these yet either because, as I keep mentioning in this video, the weather has been so crappy, so I haven't been able to really pull out my pieces. But just know once we get rid of this cold and this rain and all of that stuff, your girl is going to be outside in them pieces. Okay guys, so this is the end of this collective haul. We had a bunch of good pieces, so I definitely want you guys to tell me what is your favorite or favorites down below. Be sure to let me know so we can have a little conversation in the comments and see, you know, what you guys are feeling. So I'm going to link everything that I can find down below. If I'm able to find it, or something at least a little similar, I will definitely link it down below. So be sure to check down below in the description box for all of these items. I'm trying to make it easy for you guys to get the pieces because the girls need the pieces. Okay, it's getting warm, it's good weather, and we want to be looking nice, put together, and outside. So once again, if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to join the Rare Breed tribe, and I can't wait to see you guys in the next one. Bye.